Now they return to the ground game. Chubb runs over him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flipped it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, Watson. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Faking the give. Now Watson. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On 1st and 10, Watson. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Watson. They'll get this out to Gurley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On fourth down, Watson. Buying time to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside the 5. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Watson on first down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Off of play action, it's Watson. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Houston. Antonio Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Mayfield. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here we go. From the gun, Mayfield. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Play fake. Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. And we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Fights forward at the 20. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good, way wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Watson off play action. Rolling to his right. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Pass complete from Watson to Akins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He's got Akins, the tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield on play action. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They go play action. Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Watson. Forced out to his left. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Amendola catching it left side. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They're running with Gurley. And running with power here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Todd Gurley. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Being chased out left. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 27, Mayfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
That was one that I kind of saw coming, Charge. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there. Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Gurley. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Todd Gurley